From this deck, I'm going to pull 8 cards, and I'm going to make a storyline. It's not good light. Can we borrow your lamp? We got a beginning, we got a king, air, life card. The bottom of the deck says, you come into your own. Continue to move forward. That's the bottom of the deck. That's good, right?
Yes.
Okay, you have a life major card here, and this has to do with balance. So you need balance in moderation, cooperation, and compromise. And everything's going to come in the perfect timing. You just have to work on these things. And this is what we've been talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
And another thing we've been talking about too is that you have to look at things in another perspective, as in not worrying. Okay, so and this is a life-changing card, awakening. So you are awakening to a different perspective in life.
Yes.
Okay. And it's very important that you find yourself, because you're kind of lost in your mind and your body. So look for yourself, and what you're having right now is a temporary standstill. So as you're finding yourself and you're finding yourself in your new life, okay? Remember, it is important to be yourself in this transformation, okay?
Okay.
And when you talk with confidence. This is the king. And the king stands tall. And it's in the air. So, air is kind of flows within you.
Mm-hmm.
So speak your mind with confidence. And if you need to, seek out professional advice. You get to help. And you will balance your mental and emotional considerations. So when you're looking for yourself, you're also finding balance, and your emotional is calming down. Pulled 9 cards instead of 8. Financial security is on its way. Finding magic in little things. Look for magic in little things. Look for the magic in your family. Your family's growing stronger through these difficulties. Okay? So look for your little magic everywhere, right?
Yes.
And you are at a new beginning. You have a lot of brilliant ideals, and you're actually seeing truth in the circumstances. Sometimes you want to hide from it, but everything's coming to surface with your new perspective.
Yes.
And it is a challenge. Did I get an amen to a challenge?
Amen.
It is a challenge. Okay. Now, there's things that no longer serve you. Put them to the side, And always, when these things no longer serve you, that served you well in the beginning of your life but don't serve you now, find humor in it and cast them to the wayside. And only you know what you need to cast to the wayside, right? And it's objective decisions that you're making. How do I take my life from here, right?
Yes.
Find the magic and the challenges and keep humor in it. Okay, I'm going to go to the book for this one. He gets out. What color draws you there? What is that card anyway?
7 of water. The light orange.
Okay. What does the card say?
A complex decision, the need to do research. Stop procrastinating.
Okay. What does the light orange say?
Orange means creativity, addictions, and sexuality.
So what does that mean to you?
I'm not sure.
Okay. But we do have addictions. One of them's worrying, and you're still working on your smoking, and I'm stealing your beer. But where's my card? Okay. You got a lot of things like, do you procrastinate? You need to stop procrastinating and to get your decisions going. And the chakra orange, which is the chakra for orange?
I don't know.
It's red. It's the gut. You got to stay with gut feelings. Okay, I'll verify that later. So if you're procrastinating on making some of these changes, stop. Because you're coming to the end of a difficult situation. And you have to embrace the change your life is going into.
Yes.
And it also says what I've been saying. Expect things to get better from now on. You've hit the bottom. The only way you have to go is up.
Yes, I want to keep my home, so the only way to go is up.
Yeah. So you want to embrace your change, and you want to expect things to get better. And you are recovering from an addiction. But what addiction can be love, it can be alcohol, it can be cigarettes, it can be self-pity, it can be a number of things. So, but you are recovering from whatever is holding you down.
Okay.
Okay. And the 9 of water is really, really good because your wishes are going to come true. You just got to keep the faith, embrace the change, and continue your upward direction. And all your concerns are going to start fading away. Not that you're not going to get new ones, but the ones that you have now are going to fade. And you have to remember, have a love of life. Okay? Now, any questions on that part of the reading?
No.
Okay. So we're finished with those. But you had cards that did fall out. It says, you'll find love, you're going to get married. But that doesn't pertain to us. You have the need to balance your emotions. And that's why we're doing the meditation. And because it helps. And the he, you notice it helps too.
Yes, it does.
Okay. And you need to kind of get involved in some social events. Maybe you don't like it, but go to church with your mom.
I'm at work during church.
Huh?
I'm at work during church.
Okay, then don't go. Life is so simple, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
But you can find another event. Doesn't have to be that one. Now we have another major card here, and it's the Lovers. And what the Lovers are saying here is you need to make your life choices. This doesn't have anything to do with lovers. It has to do with decisions. Mm-hmm. Okay? So you got to weigh your decisions. And you're doing good by keeping your health good. So good health is very important to you. So keep up the good work.
Okay.
Any questions from the fallen cards?
No.
Okay. So we are finished with these babies. That was a good reading, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
All right. Now we should pick one. I do these cards because they kind of make these cards clarify a little better. But to me, the cards are very clarified, right?
Yeah.
Didn't I tell you to go to church?
Yes, you did.
Tell me these cards don't work. So anyway, you need to get with like-minded people. But when you choose your like-minded people, you want to get them with a standard up here. You know,
Yeah.
You don't want to go down there. And develop some friendships and increase your spiritual growth. And spiritual growth doesn't necessarily mean religion. Doesn't necessarily, mean going to church and stuff like that. Yoga is spiritual.
Yeah.
So doing meditations and clearing your mind. So this one says you need to work on your spiritual growth and find your joy.
Yes, I do.
Okay. That was a good one. Oh. That's your stone.
What is it?
I don't know what it is.
Angelite.
Angelite. I don't know. Maybe we can find an angelite somewhere.
Maybe.
Because you want to keep on your spiritual growth. And that, that's part of embracing the change, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I like this card. This is one you chose. These ones I always do. Most of the time I don't need the book. Everything is how it needs to be right now. Look to the past, the illusion, and see underlying order. This is the divine order. So right now, everything is the way it should be.
Okay.
I don't like it, but that's the way it should be. I think that one needs a little bit more clarification, don't you?
Yeah, that would be good.
Okay. So you have a win-win situation going on right now. It's brewing. It's making a win-win situation. You're making your steps forward. You're thinking about tomorrow. You're living in the now. So you have a win-win situation. And the solutions that are fair to everybody involved. This requires you to have blind faith that heaven is working beneath the scenes to bring the highest good for all. Keep your faith. Everything is as it should be. You're in a win-win situation with everybody that's involved with your healing. You are so powerful that your positive thoughts can speed your healing. That's how powerful you are. You can be anyone you want to be and do anything you want to do. Sometimes it takes a little work, a little education, but you can do it, right?
Yes, I can.
These are good cards, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
Now, I like Michael. Michael is a prayer. Okay. this is the way you feel because I've heard you say it, that you created this situation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but you have the power to change it. My prayer, thank you for letting me lean on your strength, for reminding me of my personal power. Please guide me to manifest and heal according to thy divine will, creating peace and blessings for everyone involved. That's a good card too. But I'm going to look at these cards because they wanted to fall out. Keep positive thoughts. These create positive results. And I think we talked about this one the other day, where I said put your feet on the grass, spend more time outside, because the ground balances you.
Yeah.
So the prayer for these thoughts is, divine love and wisdom, I call upon you now. I know that my mind and emotions are eternally and constantly connected to you. I ask my higher self to be aware and conscious of the love and the light that is within every person and situation. For outside, thank you for motivating me to spend more time outside, for helping me to relax and enjoy connecting with nature. Have you ever noticed when you go outside, all your cares just seem to fly away with the wind?
Yeah. I have not. I wouldn't describe it like that, but yes.
Yeah, that's what came into my mind. But when you go outside and you're in the woods, your feet are on the ground, you're connected with Mother Earth, and you feel it. Okay, yoga is kind of like energy healing. Meditation is like energy healing.
Mm-hmm.
So this energy healing, you need to do energy healing work. Thank you for sending me healing energy to me, through me, for my own blessings and for all those around me. Thank you for connecting me to loving and higher integrity healers and teachers of energy healing modalities. So he is the energy modality too.
Okay.
And it works. You didn't think it would work, did you?
Well, I think so.
You didn't think so when I told you to say he. Right?
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Yeah. And Michael says you're going to have a favorable outcome. Thank you for the beautiful outcome to this situation, which is perfect and fair for everyone involved. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for helping me to trust and have faith. Doesn't mean your hard journey's over.
No.
But as you work toward that level, you're going to have a good outcome.
Yes.
And it may never be with Dave. So maybe Dave is one addiction you have to work on, because your concern is your children and your life, right?
That's my concern.
Yeah.
Dave's not in it.
Yeah. So that's good. This one is good. Admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. If I'm very guilty of it. I make little fantasies that make my life easier, and I skip on the truth.
Yeah.
So you need to admit the truth and then accept it and work accordingly to it. So your prayer is, I accept your support in helping me to face my feelings with grace and acceptance, so I can lovingly be honest with myself and others. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for giving me courage and strength. Gosh, these were excellent too, weren't they?
Yes, they were.
And I only needed one. And these fell out, and I mean, these were, wow. Sometimes I amaze myself that I say God made all things and we can use them for good or bad, and I use my cards for good.
Yes, you do.
That was excellent. And then I'm supposed to be recording it so you can go back and listen if you want. I'm not recording us, I'm just recording my voice, but it's on video. Okay, now, the mermaids and the dolphins, they may give you a chore to do.
Yeah.
And I'm supposed to only pull one of these cards. So we definitely going to need the book on that one. We only want one chore, my love. Don't fall out on me. You have blessed change. A major life change brings you great blessings. You believe that?
Yeah. I do. It's hard, but I'm believing.
You know, they say things that are hard are worth accomplishing.
Mm-hmm.
Though you may feel it as your life is upside down right now, everything according is for its best. This card assures you that changes in your life are actually helping you leave behind that which no longer serves you. And we talked about that before, right?
Yes, we did.
And I lost my place, of course. I always lose my place. Your spiritual purpose with old situations is now complete. You are urged to stay centered in grace and acceptance. Keep affirming, and you need to probably write this down. I welcome divinely inspired change, and I stay centered. You don't have to do it right now.
Oh, okay.
I stay centered in the eye of the hurricane as change occurs around and within me. All change for my higher good. I know that love is stable and always provides for me. My loved ones, no matter what our outer situation appears to be, change ushers in fresh opportunities to learn, grow, prosper, create new relationships. The key to keep breathing and enjoying the changes, even if they are intimidating. Enjoy them. You know, boy, that's hard sometimes.
Yeah, it's...
The universe pushes you toward new responsibilities. Know that you are qualified in heaven's eyes. And I'll leave this one out so you can read it later, okay? And put it back in the box, okay?
Okay.
So that is your affirmation. That is your homework, to remember that affirmation and to use it. Now, we use this one. We're going to pull an animal. And then we're at the end. Man, you got some great advice, didn't you?
Yes, I did. Faith, change with the positive. Change with the positive attitude.
Mm-hmm.
Now is the time for deep emotional healing.
Mm-hmm. You already knew that. Seagull. Now is the time for deep emotional healing. That's a pretty popular one lately. The emotional sea, things hover just below your consciousness, is a well of feeling that needs to be acknowledged, expressed. Expression of emotions doesn't mean indulging in them, okay? But you go with your feelings, you acknowledge them, and you cast them aside if they're negative.
Okay.
So just let them simply be tears and allow them to flow. Cry or laugh as much as you need to. Explore the feelings by sharing them with someone you trust, or write about them in your journal. Pay particular attention to the sensations in your body. The sensations are clues to the layers of emotion that are just below the surface of your awareness. By either talking or writing them down, you bring them to your awareness and find relief and create an opportunity to release them. Don't let them be a theoretical exercise. It's just one you do. You know, don't make no big deal of it.
Okay.
Make sure that you indulge in a good dose of humor. Hee. I told you to watch comedy, didn't I? Listen to jokes.
Yeah.
Okay. See how smart I am? Particularly if you're dealing with darker and scarier emotions. So when you're in your dark, scary emotions, then you take your phone and you turn on some comedy jokes. And that will change your emotional and psychic scars that remain from earlier experiences. So you will heal those scars. And you won't get lost in the whirlpool of the memory. So by getting into the humor, you change the scene of things.
Yes.
Excuse me. It isn't necessary to cure yourself of that feeling that you're associated with, but it helps when you acknowledge it and release some of the pressures that lurk below the surface. So that's your animal, is the seagull.
Seagull.
Any questions? Do we need to pull anything, or are we good?
I think we're good.
Okay. I did good. Yay. I should have recorded this one. This one was a good one. But what you got now is you can go back and listen.